Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another market watch. And again, guys, the reason why I do these videos because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games and want to continue to build a community that has that same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Oh, not too crazy, not too much going on. I want to say the market never sleeps, of course, guys. That's a no brainer. But just thinking about, the most recent stuff that then dropped off, not too much movement. I was clearing up some of the tabs for you guys and for myself, to make it easier to see what the heck we got going on up here. And I still kept quite a few ones that I don't forget, but we're probably not really going to touch on any of these today. But Ultimate Slayer, I did notice it was around $11, and then I guess it got announced that, or people realized that it didn't get a reprint over the past week, and they've been coming in grabbing their Ultimate Slayers for some ungodly reason, like it's going to be used in the meta or something. But yeah, it still should be, guys. This should be a $7 to $10 card. It's extremely inflated right now. I would not pay these prices for it. Let's reverse engineer this. Go back into Power of the Elements. Look at the Starlight rare real quick. Starlight was around like 115, 135. I want to say. It's still the Starlight's right there. 37 listings as low as it says $5, but as low as 122.99, and then the market price has it at 134.32. So it's around that 115 to $135 price point, $126 near mint first edge for the Starlight Rare. Very nicely priced. We do estimated value breakdown of what a Starlight Rare should be out of Power the Elements. First edition booster boxes are down 27 listings as well as 52.25. Hold on, guys. What's going on, baby? Okay. Well, I'm gonna call you back when I get done with this market watch. I will. Well, yeah. The estimated base price, we're going to be generous for Power the Elements first edition booster box. So we're going to put it at 50. So 50 times 24, we got 50 times 10, 500, 1,000, 1,200. $1,200 the base price of what a Starlight Rare should be in this set. 1,200, and you can get a playset of Corey Kyle Divine Carnates, two playsets, excuse me, for the price of what it would cost to pull one Starlight Rare at random from this set. Corey Kara Divinate, 13 listings as low as 195.96, market price 190.03. Uber deal, as well as Ultimate Slayer around the same price. Exosystem Martha, 27 listings as low as 99.99, market price 124.34. Probably find a really good deal on that. We're talking 3, maybe even 4 playsets for that. And then Asa, the Earth Channeler, 61 listings as low as 42.99, market price 56.24. And we're talking close to 20 copies of Also the Earth Channeler, but I mean, it's 61 listings on the market. Just exceptionally cheap Starlight Rare, particularly if you like getting themes and matching rarities. And Konami, they have a simp factor for Charmers for some reason, and they then gave all of the Link Monster Charmers. Aha! That's a interesting Link Monster I could use in Master Duel. I was wondering, like, what are some other good Link 2s that I could go into? And I couldn't come up with any when I was playing earlier. But then doing this market watch, thinking of themes and matching rarities, archetypes and matching rarities, hitting on the Charmers, there's a few uh, Link 2 Charmers that would actually be really good Link 2s for the Pendulum decks I'm playing. Dark, the Gloomy Charmer for sure, and Line of the Light Charmer. Those two in particular stand out. Also, the Earth Charmer might actually have some interesting application as well. But yeah, the Starlight rares are exceptionally priced, and like I said, also the Earth Channeler, the Wind Channeler, and I think Hita, the Fire Channeler. She didn't get a Starlight rare, she got a QCSR, but it's the closest thing to it. Um, in her talking match and says Primeval Planet Paralino, 38 listings as well as $38, market price 24.92, is appreciating the value along with Ultimate Slayer. Gigantic Sprite is going up a little bit, 43 listings as well as 6.99, market price 480. Uh, I mean, I guess, but just because these cards missed the most recent reprint set does not mean that they're not going to get reprints. It just means that Konami's saving them for another set. And I feel like whatever other set that they put them in, they're going to be even easier to pull than what they would have been in the Mega Tens, thus cheapening their value overall. So we'll see about that. But of course, speaking of the Mega Ten, let's go ahead and dive right into it. There's the other tabs. See, now that we can see the words up here, we can go straight to the tabs that we need without, you know what I'm saying, having to skim through them because we're so wide open at the top that we can't even see the words. Stardust Dragon, 25 listings as well as 13.89, market price 14.15. It's still appreciating in value. Is Stardust Dragon going to be like get you your money back for the price of a 10? That'd be interesting if it does. Cyber Dragon and Black Rose Dragon then overtook Red Eyes Black Dragon and market price. They're all around the $6 market price, but Red Eyes Black was the third most expensive QCSR promo, with Black Rose at 4, Cyber Dragon at 5, but now it's been swapped and Red Eyes Black is 5th, Black Rose is 3rd, Cyber Dragon is 4th. So I'm not too surprised. Cyber Dragon definitely has way more application in Time was a format and in overall meta than Red Eyes Black Dragon. People are they have more nostalgia about Cyber Dragon than they do Red Eyes Black Dragon. And Black Rose Dragon is just Time Wizard meta application. But again, still, like I said, I want to go back in, grab some more stacks of these cards, grab some more Enlightenment Paladins, grab some more Decode Talkers, grab some more Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons, grab some more Utopias, grab some more Firewalls, grab some more Galaxy Eyes. I still haven't even grabbed Elemental Neos or Rainbow Dragon. That's Stardust, though. Some interesting staying power right now. Let's go look at the singles. Let's refresh this page. Fenrir, 54 listings as well as 15.35, market price 15.24. Pretty much getting your money back for the price of a box. Lubellion, 64 listings as well as 10.85, market price 10.89, and Jewel Swarm, 33 listings as well as 9.30, market price 10.26. I mean, like I said, when Jewel Swarm hits about 100 plus listings, I can see its price dropping $2. Lubellion, the same thing, I can see its price dropping around 8, and Fenrir, I can see its price dropping around like 12 to 13 when it gets about 100 plus listings on the market. Uh, Daruma Cannon, Serenir, Runic Tip, all around $5 cards. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, look at that. It has more staying power than Illusion of Chaos, Magnamut, Therion King Regulus, Rite of Aramis here. Let's look at Blue Eyes Jet Dragon real quick. Let's dive a little bit deeper. All versions. Original print secret, 63 listings as low as 11.75, market price 18.50. I think the cheapest that Blue Eyes Jet Dragon ever hit was around $8 for its original print secret. So if it hits that price, I would say that's a good time to pick it up because that's the cheapest it's ever been. You're still able to get a playset of prismatic secret rares for the price of what it would cost to get one original print secret. So the prismatic secrets are still better value. But when it comes down to that, I really like to look in the cards that may have meta application in terms of like grabbing stacks, like something like I don't know. I want to say Lady Labyrinth, but I feel like people who want to play Labyrinth, they already have Labyrinth. Even if Labyrinth started topping YCSs, I don't see like people converting over to playing Labyrinth. I can see like different engines, like the Punk engine, um, the Adventure engine. These engines possibly appreciating over value. Looking at stacks and grabbing them. Extra deck staples, which I don't believe there are like any in the Mega 10, unfortunately, outside of Garura. But that's a little too rich for what I'm talking about right now. Psychic and Punisher. I gotta look up Psychic and Punisher and Master Duel. It's probably an ultra rare, but it being a level 11 synchro uh, gives it some uniqueness. Triple D Divisor King Deuce Maki next. That wasn't him. Oh yeah, Zeus as well. I need to look up Zeus. Zeus is another one of those extra deck monsters that is just extremely generic and extremely good. I mean, yeah, just playing through it, there's really only so many extra deck monsters that, well, those are literally the most expensive extra deck monsters too. Borlo Savage, Access Code, Barone the Floor. uh, what are some of those other finishers? Bystro Disbatter. I'm not even sure if that I have. No, I haven't. I don't think I've looked at Disbatter on Master Duel yet. Reverse engineer this. Go back into Maze of Memories, as well as let's go into Streets of Battle City. They were around the same thing. Dark Magician Girl seems to be appreciating a little bit more. It's trying to get up to $20. Dark Magician A. Like I said, I wouldn't buy this Dark Magician, guys. Guys, if you want, Secret Rare Dark Magician, just get the QCSR for around the same price. That's just way better value than this one. Same thing for the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Like, it's interesting that they dropped a Dark Magician and a Red Eyes original art and two different Secret Rare rarities at the same time, but and they're around the same price, which like gives you options. But it's a no-brainer, guys. Just get the QCSR. It's literally a no-brainer. Um, some listings are rolling in for some of these other cards. 41 for Widespread Ruin, 38 for Marauding Captain. A really cool secret rare. I really like the Lord Window of Marauding Captain. The Legendary Fisherman secret rare, 39 listings, 61 listings for Night Beam. So the listings are rolling in, but I would avoid this Dark Magician and the Red Eyes, and I just go for the QCSR ones. Duelist Nexus and Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge. Duelist Nexus. Booster boxes, 62 listings as low as 47.40, market price 46.42. Um, Base price for QCSR now is looking at about $200. I'm pretty sure it's one every four boxes, so they're about $50 a box. $200 is the base price. None of these are even coming close to that. None of these are making your money back if you pull them. A lot of these you can get 3 to 4 copies for the price of what it would cost to pull one. And then a lot of these are just on extremely uber deal mode, around $30 a pop, which is like 2 play sets for the price of what it would cost to pull one. TCG exclusives like the Testina cards, Bankai Tokusano Shinkyojin, $30, 48 listings as low as 29.92, market price 37.48. And then you come down here on the back, you got Altergeist Adminia, 52 listings as low as 27, market price 29.65, and Evozar Lars, 40 listings as low as 24.25, market price 27.74. Very, very cheap. You got an ultra rare Unchained Soul Lord of Yama, 14 listings as low as 22.95, market price 19.89, which is actually holding the set up in ultra rare. Like because of cards like Nibiru and Dark Ruler No More, like combo decks have just taken huge backseat, a huge backseat to mid-range decks, to decks that play spells and traps along with their monsters because they don't lose outright to a Nibiru or to a Dark Ruler No More. There's not a there's not like an infinite number of negates that you can pit up that can make you immune to those two cards. You need to be able to play back row. And if you're playing a combo deck that's heavily reliant on monsters, I think it goes for a changing in the guard. Like that time of when we had when Firewall Dragon came in mid 2017 and you had the Spiral Tier Zero deck and you had all these other combo decks with Saryuja and whatnot coming out of the woodworks dominate in the metagame. I think those times have passed now that we didn't got Dark Ruler No More and Nibiru the Primal Being. I think things are going to shift to a more mid-range play style for the win. Like before Unchained, even with cards like, decks like Tier Elements. Tier was an interesting combo deck though because it could lock your zones, so it would legitimately prevent you from even playing a card on the board. So it was unique in that sense, how it comboed, how it countered like Dark Ruler No More and like Nibiru and whatnot. But coming back here, yeah, all of the secret rares in the set, the majority of them are very good value if you wanted to pick up stacks. If you thought that any of these would show a huge prevalence in the meta and would drive up in value, before a reprint would be on the horizon, all these secret rares and Duelist Nexus are nicely priced. Let's go into Monstrous Revenge though, real quick. Because I wanted to look at this is the set that has the extra deck staples in there. I wasn't really too interested in the QCSRs out of here. There really hasn't been too much movement. A lot of them are on Uber deal mode, so I wouldn't sweat it that much, guys. But in terms of the staples, interestingly enough, Devon Arsenal Double A Zeus Sky Thunder Secret Rare is about to be more expensive than Tellarknight Ptolemaeus Quarter Century Secret Rare. Magnificent. as the collector would say. An extra deck staple I keep my eye out on. IP Masquerader is another one, a really good one in Master Duel in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. 175 listings as low as $2, market price $2.97. That's extremely cheap. That's a really good one to pick up. The Foxy Tune, like I said, I feel like that's a really good pickup. Just generic engines that can help you combo. Same thing with Water Enchantress of the Temple over here. Right over Armor Sears, around the $5 price point. Source then fail. So some pretty nice cards back here, generic cards that can be used across many different formats. And are in secret rarity. Yeah, that page two looks like it has the best of the best cards. Amazing Memories coming back here. 34 listings as low as $59.49. Market price $61.80 for the booster boxes. Hold on.